So folks, time for another one of my Christmas special episodes. And rather than saying Merry Christmas today, I'm going to be saying Feliz Natal. That is Portuguese for Merry Christmas. Because I'm coming to the home of peri peri chicken, NANDO'S. Now I don't think they're actually Portuguese, I think they're South African, but we'll run with the Portuguese. So, for the first time in 3 years, NANDO'S have put out some Christmas specials. Don't know why they didn't the 2 years previously, but there we are. They've got them on now. So, today we're going to get in and try the Christmas specials here at NANDO'S. Is it going to be anything interesting? It's not going to be a roast turkey dinner, is it? Let's put it that way. Hopefully a little bit of spice, something to spice up my life going into the Christmas period. Right, let's get inside and find out what it's all about, shall we? In and seated, and I've got to say it's lovely and warm in here. It was Baltic outside filming that intro, especially since I've just had my hair cut this morning. Shout out to my barber, Andy of Barnett's Barbers in Wareham. He asked me to give him a shout out on the video, so here we are. Come in, got the menu. Pretty limited in terms of Christmas specials. There's one sort of burgery kind of thing, one starter, and one dessert. So we're going to order all of those. But there's a couple of other new things on the menu as well. So I think I'm going to order 2 of those as well, just to turn it into a proper lunch. Because there's 2 of us here, so we've got to get enough to eat between us. So what's on the starter menu? Bubble and Squeak croquettes. A Bubble and Squeak, Boxing Day classic, isn't it? All the bits of leftovers from the Christmas lunch. Get it all mashed up together, get it into the pan to go with your cold meats. Delicious. Well, they've done it as croquettes here, and it comes with a Caesar dressing. That'll be interesting to try. The main is called the Total Slay. This is a chicken breast, melted cheese. Oh, this has got the Bubble and Squeak croquettes on it as well. A little bit lazy, isn't it? Caramelised onions, lettuce, churrasco peronaise in a rustic roll, and you get some sides with that. Like I say, no festive sides particularly, so we'll just get a couple of regular sides to go with that. Something that's fairly new, though, I think, is the fully loaded chips. So I think we'll go with that. That's got some pulled chicken with your chosen spice. Now, I've got Mrs. Greeno here with me today. Wonder how spicy she's feeling. You know I like the spice. Will Mrs. Greeno like the spice? Or are we going to have to dull it down a little bit so that she enjoys it as well? We'll have a little discussion off camera and see how hot we're going to go. Got to have a cheeky NANDO'S, haven't you? A cheeky Christmas NANDO'S. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're doing with this. Let me get my order in. I'm going to do it on the app, on the phone. It's either that or you go up to a counter. It's not table service in that respect. I mean, obviously, they'll bring it to your table when it's ready. But, yeah, they don't come round and take your order or anything in a NANDO'S, do they? So, on the app, get my order in and get some grub in my belly. Right then, folks, order is placed. Couldn't get the app to work. Whether it's this old duffer here, just can't get it to work properly. Wouldn't take my payment details. But I've gone up to the counter and ordered there just fine. Got myself a beer, Portuguese lager, Sagres. Don't know how you pronounce it. Is it Sagres? Portuguese always sounds to me a little bit like speaking Spanish when you're drunk. It's kind of got that weird little... Everything in Spanish is s or z. Portuguese is z, isn't it? Anyway, got the beer. It's Christmas after all, isn't it? And talking of Christmas, as you know, through December, I'm running this little campaign where everything that goes to my Buy Me a Coffee page, any donations you guys make, I'm going to be giving away. Going to 2 causes, one based at Rob's filling station, where they're doing all sorts of different things in the community, including the Stronghold, including RB Project Q. More details on that in the description down below, or go back and watch the Rob's filling station video. And the other half of it's going to go to Julia's House, which is the children's hospice based down here in Dorset. I'm going to have myself a little slurp of beer. Got to go and get the cutlery and all that sort of caper. Again, don't do that here. You've got to go and sort it out yourself. And hopefully, the food will be here before long. Food has come out to the table now. I did ask them to bring the croquettes and the other dishes together, and the dessert will come later. Here are the croquettes. Could do with being separated and fried properly, couldn't they? And they've got plenty of colour to them, but you'd think it'd be a good idea to actually sort of separate them out and fry them properly like that. There we are. What's in these croquettes? Bubble and squeak croquettes. They are filled with shredded Brussels sprouts, mash and red onion, and that's a Caesar dressing to go with it. So let's break one open and have a little look inside. See what we're dealing with. It looks like bubble and squeak. It smells all right too. I'll try a bit by itself. Very crispy breadcrumb coating, and it's got that kind of veggie taste to it. Actually pretty good. Nice bit of seasoning in there too. Some good amount of black pepper, you know. Let's go into this Caesar dressing. Never had Caesar dressing with bubble and squeak before. That actually works pretty well. The creaminess of it, a little bit of cheese in there too, works really well with that black pepper. Kind of almost like an Italian kind of thing, isn't it? Like the sort of parmesan-y element of that and plenty of black pepper. I don't mind it. I've got to say, it doesn't look the best. And what is it, $4.95? Yeah, $4.95. For 5 of these little croquettes and a little dollop of sauce. Yeah, I suppose that's what you're going to pay, isn't it? What you're going to pay. But yeah, what am I going to give that as an individual item? It's probably a sort of 6 or 7 out of 10, I reckon. Tasty. A little bit uninspiring to look at and possibly a touch overpriced. So the good thing about Nando's, if you've forgotten what you've ordered, they give you a little flag to remind you this is Sweet Heat on here. Sweet Heat. Could be my nickname, couldn't it? Maybe not, eh? So, these are the loaded fries. We've got pulled chicken on the top of here, there's melted cheddar, there's some spring onions, a couple of different sauces, one of which is smoky, I think, one of which is a little bit herby. Yeah, you've got all the peri salt all over it too as well. You can see that, plenty of that. All over there. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad as loaded fry kind of stuff goes. Like I say, I'm never really the biggest fan of loaded fries. Kind of makes your fries soggy, doesn't it? But if it tastes good, that's the main thing. Well, at this early stage, the fries are still pretty crispy. That's why they've got a nice spice coating on. It's a bit like chip spice you get up in Hull. Some paprika and stuff in there, I guess. Peri-peri spices. And a reasonably crispy chip. You can see here's a good example of a chip with the 2 different sauces on. So one of these is a barbecue sauce. The other one I think is, they call it a peri tamer or something. So it's like a sort of sweet, creamy, herby sauce. Works okay together. What about all of this? This is the pulled chicken and the cheese and the spring onion, or scallions if you're in the States. Yeah, everything is absolutely fine. Thank you very much. You have the check back here. They have a little cockerel they put on the table, just as a reminder, which is a nice little touch actually. It helps remind the staff where they've done a check back to. You've got something here with everything on. Can I fit it all in my gob in one go? The spice on the chicken, that sweet heat, is actually reasonably punchy. It's a little bit punchier than I expected it to be. Not overpoweringly so, but I like it. I do like that. Now, when you add in the spring onions, a little bit of freshness, a little bit of crunch from them. The melted cheese all over the top. Who doesn't like melted cheese? And fairly nice fries underneath. Pretty much a winning dish, I reckon. That's a good 8 out of 10, maybe 8.5. Enjoyed those fries. Cleanse the palate a little bit with a beer. And move on to this. So this is the actual proper Christmas dish here. We have this burger. What's it called? The Total Slay. So in here you've got a couple more of these croquettes. You've got some like onion marmalade, cheese, chicken fillet. So it's not breaded or anything, it's just a chicken fillet there. There's some spicy mayo underneath, some salad. So pretty stacked looking burger. And I like these rolls they have here. And obviously it's not a brioche or anything, it's these little sort of Portuguese crusty rolls. They work a lot better, let me tell you. Alongside that comes some gravy. This apparently is to dip your burger in. I like the sound of that idea. And then a couple of sides alongside it. This is a fairly new one. The mac and cheese, which I've got to say, kind of looks like it's been microwaved. For perspective, that's what you're going to get here, isn't it? And the macho peas, because we've got to have something reasonably healthy, haven't we? And macho peas are my favourite side here. I'm going to start with them, actually. I love these. A little bit of chilli in them. Plenty of mint. A little burst of sweetness from those peas. Oh, and a fair whack of chilli in it, too. These are properly macho, these ones. Oh, yeah. I am always a fan of these. I think whether it's just this particular batch or something they've done since the last time I was in a Nando's, but that has been souped up a little bit on the chili steaks. No problem, as far as I'm concerned. The mac and cheese. Now, does this actually have peri-peri in it? It calls it peri mac and cheese, but I think it's just a cheesy macaroni with a garlic and herb crumb. I guess you can add any of these sauces to it if you wish. I mean, yeah, it's okay. This is actually a £1 upgrade on all the other sides. So you can get the regular sides, like the macho peas, I think, like the fries, garlic bread, all those kind of things. And they're at a sort of set price along with the burger. But there are certain ones which are considered like premium sides, and it's an upgrade, and this is one of them. Not feeling very premium to me. It's a bit dry. Not incredibly cheesy. Yeah, it's a little bit of a letdown, that. It's okay. I mean, it's not the sort of thing you'd send back because it's bad. But it's just, yeah, it could be better. Anyway, let's rejig things a little bit here. And we'll get the burger and the gravy at the front there. Remove the flag. Look. It's a big one, isn't it? So this is medium spiced on here. This is the total sleigh burger. Medium spice, so Mrs. Greeno can enjoy it as well. So what I'm going to do is cut it right down the middle, which means I'm going to have to move some stuff out the way, because I am clumsy, and I will make a mess otherwise. Might still make a mess anyway. Here we go. Into that Portuguese roll. Thankfully, we managed to stabilise this table as well, because it was really wobbly when we got here. But Mrs. Greeno folded up a menu and put it underneath one of the legs. And that solved the problem. Okay, here we go. Should we take a look in the middle? Look at this. Can you see all that onion marmalade is oozing out everywhere? You've got the croquettes in there. That's going to give a little bit of crunch. And the chicken with the medium spice. Well, it looks nice and juicy, to be fair. Here we go. That tastes really good. I think maybe the medium spice was the way to go here. There's quite a lot of different flavours going on inside here. From the onion, from the croquettes, from the cheese, and the chicken itself. And I think a higher spice level than that might have kind of overtaken everything a little bit. But it doesn't need it. But you guys know I like the spice, and generally if I'm in Nando's, if I'm ordering regular chicken, it's the hot, maybe the extra hot. I think here, the medium is just perfect. It's a little bit messy to eat, but then it's a burger full of all sorts, isn't it? The chicken's nice. Yeah, that's a win. Oh, I haven't dipped it in the gravy yet, have I? This should be good. This is a peri-peri gravy, so it might have a little bit of spice in there. In we go. Dip, dip, dip. Oh, yeah. Tell me you don't want to get that in your gob now. I think it's better without the gravy. Honestly. I'm going to reach over and grab a chip and put that in the gravy. Yeah, that works well. I don't think a burger needs it. I think it's perfectly good as it is. I mean, as a burger, not counting the sides because they're not really Christmassy, are they? Again, I'm going to give that about an 8 out of 10. I really like it. That's all right, dear. I'm okay. I'm just feeling a little hoarse. Actually, quite a big horse. Okay, enough of the dad jokes. On to Nando's. You'll have noticed we've come outside to do the outro and I haven't shown you the dessert. Because I didn't get a dessert. We've been sat there waiting for it. One of the waitresses came over and said, I'm sorry, we can't give you the dessert. We just discovered they all went out of date yesterday. That's not very good, is it? Having expired food sat in your fridge, all right, only out of date by a day. But if the EHO turns up, problems. Problems. At least they didn't just serve it to me, you know. Probably would have been all right, wouldn't it? But you never know, do you? You never know. Anyway, so I got a refund for that item of £5.25, which kind of messes up how I'm looking at the receipts. Because my original bill had been £41.65 for everything. And I got to say, up until that point, I was reasonably impressed. Of course, it's not traditional kind of Christmas food, is it? It's festive twists on a few things that they're doing. But I liked it. I like the little croquettes, the bubble and squeak croquettes. I like the sauce that you had to go with it, the Caesar one. The fries, the loaded fries. Delicious. I really like that sweet heat sauce. Yeah. Something a little bit different to the usual. Loved it. Really did. And then we had the burger. The burger itself I thought was great. The gravy, completely and utterly unnecessary. Definitely didn't need it. Better without it. The sides, I mean the macho peas I love. The macaroni cheese, yeah, that wasn't great. Bit of a waste of time that, to be honest with you. I wouldn't order that again, definitely. Overall, what am I thinking though? I mean, I've been quite impressed up to the point of the dessert issue, where not only did I not get a dessert, but found out why I wasn't getting a dessert. They could have just told me they were sold out, couldn't they? That would have been a smart thing to do. I was thinking about putting it sort of around 8.5 out of 10. But I think that issue probably takes it back down to a 7. I think it's, you know, it's a serious enough issue to knock a point and a half off for. It really is. Does it, though, mean that I'm a jolly old Santa? Or has it turned me into Greeno the Grinch? I'm still jolly enough. Jolly old Santa Greeno here. Gives it the green light. Yeah, 7 out of 10. Get into your local Nando's and try these Christmas items. Just nice for a change. Everyone likes a cheeky Nando's. Cheeky Christmas Nando's. Lovely job. Right, where am I off to next? Who knows, but it's probably going to be Christmassy again, isn't it? Don't forget to like, subscribe, ding your bell for notifications, all that good stuff that us YouTubers love. And if you're going to donate to my Buy Me a Coffee, don't forget that's all going to charity throughout the whole month of December. Right, I'm off. Not on the back of him, though. Bit like me. Doesn't look as mobile as he could be. See you next time, folks.